Be brave, stay wild, and we'll see our next adventure with the bees and the lizards again. Short disclaimer, do not ever get stung by the deadly bees. You can die if you get stung by them, okay? You understand? Because that I'm a professional. So do not do that if you're not a professional. I did get severely wounded and hurt afterwards. So do not do this, please. Bye-bye, everybody. Stay brave. Hi, I'm Rai the Lizard Legend, and today we're going to catch this job. Don't scare him off. There's a ton of lizards.
Coming through to their half marathon finish right now, Alyssa from Santa Rosa. Congratulations.
That is the western fence lizard. Look at this. Finally got one. That is a western fence lizard. That is amazing over there. Look at that. So, can you handle it? It went back into the water. Wait, let me catch it again. Let me get it. I didn't expect this. Get this. Oh. Oh yeah. Got it. So, I finally got it. Even if some plants spiked me, but it's worth it. Zoom in on that real good for the viewers. That is the lizard I was after. So, I'm Rai the Lizard Legend. I'll catch if it moves. Be brave, stay wild, and we'll see you next adventure with the bees and the lizards again. Bye bye, everybody. I'm gonna befriend that bee. Promise. So, hi, I'm Rai the Lizard Legend, and today we're gonna do a surprise. So first of all, I want to show you I milked 7 bees. 7 female valley carpenter bees, and I found out that they do indeed create a lot of venom. It's the venom I milked from those bees. Look at that. That is venom. Even scarying to the touch. That is venom. Clear venom. And it is not something you want to get your hands on. Let me zoom in on that real good so that the viewers can see it. You can see it. Can you see that good? Yeah, okay. That's good. That is no harmless liquid. That is carpenter bee venom. And that is not something you want to get stung by or put in your mouth. And do not do this experiment at home of milking the bees. Do not do this at home. Strictly. Please. It is not a good idea. You could get killed. This venom is extremely toxic. Okay? Look at that venom. So, we're going to befriend the bees. Remember I said we're going to befriend the bees. Make them our friends. So, why not give that a try? I mean, it's never too late to befriend one. So this is befriending, me befriending a bee that is a deadly bee. That's me befriending a bee. Look at that. I am befriending a bee so good that it's not going to sting the heck out of me in this episode. Look at that. That is cool. Okay. We befriended one bee. Now, so I have other ones, but I'm going to befriend them in other episodes. So that is how to befriend a bee, and that is how the venom works. So, short disclaimer, do not ever do this at home. Please. It's not worth it. You could get killed. So, if it moves, I'll catch it. Be brave, stay wild, and we'll see you on the next adventure with the bugs and the lizards again. This bee is going to sting the heck out of me. Hi, I'm Rai the Lizard Legend, and today we're going to get stung by several gel jackets, several tarantula hawks, like this one, and the mud dauber, which escaped right now, so yeah, no mud dauber. Sorry. So, let's start with the first sting zone of the day. So, we're going to start with the tarantula hawk sting zone on me, okay? Do this. So, is it zoomed? It is. Yeah, good. Me with the tarantula hawk is going to start soon. Let me zoom this thing in. So, 3, 2, 1, go! Woo! That was a painful little sting! Woo! 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 That is not something you want to get stung by. Let me recover quickly. Woo! 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 That was a painful one. Put this thing in the yard. Keep going with the insect. So this one is not a good start at all. This one has a bad reputation. So, I fully recovered. Not fully, but just like a bit. Covered a bit to do the next bug, which is very, very angry. A tarantula hawk. So we're gonna do one more with the tarantula hawk. Tarantula hawk versus me. So, 3, 2, 1, go. more aggressive than the last one. There's two ones who were not that aggressive, but now this one is aggressive. It is an aggressive little hawk. Look at that. So let me zoom it in for the sting zone. So 3, 2, 1, sting zone. Ooh, that was a painful little sting. Ooh. Ooh, let me grab it. Ooh. Painful, painful, painful. That is not something you want to get stung by in the wilderness. That is not. That can potentially be fatal. These things would extreme cost. And receive proper treatment after. Do not ever do this alone in the wild. So, another tarantula hawk versus me. Look at that. There's a tarantula hawk. So, 3. Wait. Three, 2, 1, go, tarantula hawk. Sting me up. Ooh, that was a painful little sting. Ooh, definitely painfuler than the last one. Ooh, that was a bad, bad one. Searing pain. Searing pain. Ooh, ooh. Bad sting. So, last sting of the day with the tarantula hawks. The last tarantula hawk we have for sting contest. Let me get this thing good by the wings. Not by the wings, by the thorax. So, let me zoom in on that real good for the viewers can see it. So, 3, 2, 1, sting me, hawk. Ooh, that was a painful little sting. Ooh, ooh, definitely painfuler than the last one. Ooh, ooh, this is the last tarantula hawk, and it is bad, 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 bad. That is a hawk, an aggressive hawk. It's got the upset of ripping you up. Got 4 hawks in the fray. We are ready to move on to the next 2 jello jackers. And they are bad. They are painful. So painful. Painfuler than the hawks. The worst sting zones I've ever taken so far. So yeah, be ready for the pain. So, we got this one. No, don't sting me right now, please. I'm not ready right now. Right now it wasn't the sting time, it was in the sting zone, which we're gonna do right now. So, this jello jacket stinging me. That is a jello jacket stinging me. It's so good. I'm not excited for this one. It's gonna be way painfuler. Potentially more searing pain than the other one. Look at that. So, 3, 2, 1 with the jello jacket sack. Go on to it. Whoa, that was a painful sting. Searing pain, searing pain, searing pain. Woo, woo. Let me calm down for a bit.